So here I can start by renaming my reduced model that I reduced with the EFA, okay? In order to improve clarity, it's good to keep uh, the model reduced and the full model separate and to save them, okay? And now we are ready to create the model uh, for the PCA. That's going to be the theoretical model only. In order to do that, we will use a new package called Lavan. So first you will need to install it. I don't think I got any glitches with this one. It's with the next package that had glitches, but uh, remember to put the quotation marks here. Um, then, once it's installed, we load it in the library and we write our model. This is the theoretical model in which we explain, well, you know what, these three variables, they probably belong to the same latent variable that we called PL. These three variables, we had named them OP because we believe that they are representing the opponent and UN for the uncertainty. Equal tilde being uh, is defined by. Remember that you have to put quotation marks here, lower case quotation marks here on each side. Okay, otherwise it will not run. Um, Run it. As always, it just shows us the formula that we just run. Model CFA will give us some information about the model, but only very limited information. Okay, it's not incredibly informative. What we really need to do is to run the model with the fit measurement. Okay, and in order to do that, we will create a new line of code with fit measurements. Okay, I'm going to copy it with a text. With a fit measurement, so we will call it model fit, okay, to differentiate it from model CFA, which is the model for the CFA. So here the function is called CFA. The model is model 11 CFA, okay, so that's the model that we just defined here. And the data that we will use is data from dataset 1. Okay, we run it. Once again, running it on its own is not going to accomplish much except putting it in the console. We want to make sure that we use a summary function. Uh, we will use a summary function for model fit, the model fit object, not the model CFA object, uh, with standardized equal true and fit measures equal true. That will give us the standardized variables and the fit measures. All right. So it's a long report. So let's expand here a little bit to see better. And I will keep the formula apparent. All right. So what do we get here? We get all of this. You see, it's huge. So we get a few general notes on the model. Then we get that test statistics and degree of freedom that we used in the lecture. We divide one by the other in order to get the chi-square value. Next, we get the CFI and the TLI, and I showed you that they have to be above 0.95, so they are. Then we get the RMSEA right here and the SRMR, okay, and they have to be below 0.1 and 0.09. And then you get a lot of information. Here you see that PL is defined by PL 4, 5, and 6. You get the beta values here as a loading, the estimate, those are synonymous. And here the standardized estimates. We have covariances and the variance, but we don't really we don't study this one too carefully at this point in time, at least. So that's it for the CFA itself. Now, though, we would like to also visualize the model. It's about time that we look into it, right? And so in order to do that, we will install a new package called Semplot, and this one is making my RStudio crash completely, so this is why I decided to move into RCloud. And so then We load it in the library once it is installed. So remember that first you have to Control Enter to install it, and then we will load the library and the formula with same paths, object, model 11 fit, not CFA, fit. Okay, very important. We run it, and boom, you see the figure that uh, we saw in the lecture. Now, alternatively, we can also add the labels with the what labels std standard, and this one you will see the difference. It will I want to make sure. Uh, yep, two parentheses. That's why it won't run. Boom, this time it should run. And you see here the difference. If I zoom, the difference is that I can see the labels. I don't know why they appear so small on the screen, but you can see here the values of the estimates. All right, that's it for now.